Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, agents. I'm Anna Carl, and today we have a special Let's Talk for you, and we're going to cover shotguns and what really needs to be fixed to help make them a viable choice of weapon in the Dark Zone. And I'm going to be using the Tactical Sausage, Breakfast of Champions, as you can see. No eggs or bacon required for this one, but we're going to go ahead and eat it up, and it is just a run-of-the-mill Tactical Sausage, nothing special about it. I've not modified it in any way. It's not magical, and it's definitely not a custom M870 with 126,000 that you would typically see in the Dark Zone, which people use. And I have a plethora of other weapons, but that's the demonstration that we're going to do for you today. So we're going to back out of this menu, and I am going to show you a demonstration of firing a shotgun into a wall and seeing the typical spread that you would see as you fire into a shotgun. So let's go ahead and fire right about here, and you're going to see that it's a typical shotgun spread. I mean, for a Tactical Sausage, that is. I mean, if you have a regular shotgun or something like that, the spread might be a little bit further out, but this is what a shotgun should do. This is the typical behavior of a shotgun as you're firing it into a wall or into a target, and as you can see, there's a pretty good spread here. I mean, the shot has gone in a circular motion and it is spread out along the wall, but the problem is that with my next demonstration here, I'm going to shoulder my shotgun and I'm going to fire it into the wall. And if you know anything about shotguns and you shoulder a shotgun, you are still going to see what you see on the right hand side and not what you are seeing on the left hand side. And this is the problem that comes in when you're in the DZ, because when you run up on someone and you're firing a shotgun and you're doing that snap auto aim, this is the size that you're getting. You're getting this amount, and it's not from a distance. I mean, if it was, I'll do a really quick short distance spread from here, but as you can see, the one on the left much smaller, the one on the right much bigger. But in the real world, and I know this is an RPG, I get that, but in the real world they should be the same size. So when you run up on someone, this is basically the target that you're seeing. You're seeing a very small target, and you're seeing all of the damage from all of the bullets going into that one circular space. And this is the problem with the shotguns. They need to fix this, because the spread should not be that significant, whether it is making it so you can't shoulder your shotgun anymore, and I would actually be in favor of that, because, or not shouldering it, but basically making it so the reticle doesn't tighten up for aiming or anything like that, because it's definitely unrealistic to see the one on the right and then see the one on the left and think that they are completely shot from the same shotgun. Using the same shot, using the same type of ammunition, it should be the exact same spread. And as you can see, I'm going to back up here, and you'll see the spread getting wider and wider as it goes along. And that's not how a shotgun works. You shouldn't see a clustered group. You should see a continual spread of the shotgun as you back away from it. And that's the problem that I'm trying to convey as to what needs to be fixed. And it's great that I've seen this before. It's been in the game since day one, and I've never said anything because it's never been a problem, and I know how hard it would be, and I would actually be in favor of upping the damage just to get rid of the shouldering, narrowing the shot sight, because what happens is it needs to be a spread. There should not be a cluster of bullets versus the spread on the right, because shouldering it doesn't change the bore of the barrel or how it was made or anything like that. This is the complete fabrication. It's magic, and that should not be happening. This is definitely some phony baloney funny business that's going on with the shotgun. I mean, there's definitely something going on, and this is not a realistic approach to how shotguns work. And I'm going to show you really quick. I'm going to basically show you that the spread actually, to get the spread on the right to show up on the shotgun when you're shouldering it, is basically standing twice as far back or even further than you would as you were firing it blind fire. So blind firing it from the front of the car is about the same, and even if you look at it, the cluster is still tighter than the one on the right, firing it from almost twice the distance. And that's ridiculous. It's not a sniper rifle. It's not, it's not something that's just, I'm going to fire into the wall just to keep going here, just to make my point. I mean, just to show you the amount of blind fire from being able to show you the difference between aiming and shouldering the shotgun as opposed to blind firing it into the wall. The sizes are significant, and there's no significance in the shotgun. Sure, it makes you aim better, but it's not going to cluster your bullets when you're firing them. And I understand that this is something that's nitpicky, but this is the problem. This is the problem that people are seeing in the dark zone. And if we keep the spread on the shotgun to be the same, then you're going to need to get in closer. You're going to need to, not auto aim as much. There's going to be a much bigger spread. And being able to shoot someone from this far back with this kind of power is a little ridiculous. And I'm just going to demonstrate like my ridiculousness that it is. I mean, I shot the window there. The window has one bullet hole in it, basically, as opposed to firing it there, where you can obviously see 4 bullet holes. And that's the one on the left, how the shotgun should work. The one on the right, there shouldn't be 1 bullet hole. There should be the same amount of bullet holes regardless. And sure, there should be some sort of difference in pattern because it's not going to be the same every time, but this is how shotguns work. It's just the way it is. There's nothing magical about shotguns. I know a lot of you probably haven't shot shotguns before, but if you've ever shot them, you understand that, shouldering a shotgun doesn't cluster your shot. It keeps it the same spread. You might have a better aim at it or something like that. But if that was the case, going out skeet shooting would be a lot harder these days. And not to mention, blind firing a shotgun shouldn't be this easy. It should be fairly difficult, but that's my time. Thank you so much for listening to this. I hope that they fix the shotguns the way I'm telling them to, or at least, some other way, because that's the way they need to be fixed. It doesn't need to be, they need to nerf the auto aim a little bit, but I think they need to increase the damage in the shotgun and make the spread a little bit wider. For everybody here at The Division, thank you so much for watching this. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like on it and subscribe to our channel for more of these types of videos. And thank you for all watching. For all of us here at The Division Let's Talk, I'm Mountie Curl, and we'll see you next time in New York City. Agent out.